Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin Aquarius. No longer are you feeling burdened. You're not feeling as though the world stands on your shoulders, and there's a reason for this. The responsibility, the stress is being removed. The responsibility that any obligations now, while you have been responsible for a lot, whether it's people in your family, whether it's responsibilities at work, so on and so forth. The list literally goes on. You're carrying a large load on your back at all times. This week is now where you're putting a stop to that, and you'll be glad to say no. You're putting your foot down. Now, if you're asking a specific question in relation to your future, you're going to find that there's a sigh of relief. So anything you were holding on to, anything that you were doing before is now coming to an end. You're unloading all of these responsibilities, unnecessary responsibilities, because why is it that you have to take the bait every single time? Is there nobody else around? Even if there is someone around, or there are other people around, where's the help? Depending on what you've got going on, you could have a family, you may not have a family. It really depends on your situation currently. And yes, it could be work related, but you are, as I said, putting your foot down. This is a favorable week for you. Your strength, it is showing up here to speak up, and opportunities are coming in. Sometimes when we have been shut down for so long, we haven't spoken up. We've just held on to so much inside of us for a long period of time, and then we finally release that. You have no idea how amazing you can be. Whatever's been underneath it all, hiding underneath it all, whatever has been feeling stagnant for you, release it. This will be the week that you do just that, and you're going to feel how this all comes about, how this all comes together. You're going to see it firsthand. You're going to experience something that you have not experienced in a long time, or that you probably haven't experienced ever before. I'm super excited for you, Aquarius. I think this has been a long time coming. You really need to release what has been weighing you down. And this helps to liberate yourself from any overwhelming situations, and you're going to take this freedom and this power in as it comes into you, as it comes in for you, pardon me, and it allows you to refocus on your personal well-being. It allows you to open up spaces that were blocked off before. You deserve to enjoy yourself. You deserve to have tranquility in your life. You might even find yourself rediscovering passions, things that you've kept tucked away, the things that were, that took a backseat during more strenuous times, or in general things that were just specifically, as I said, tucked away. Anything that wasn't before is all about you now bringing all of that back out. You're now more alive, you're more lively, you might even find yourself smiling from time to time, and you may not even know why, once you open up this way. But keep in mind that that release that I was talking about, this is finally feeling what you haven't felt before, and it comes out in different ways. It allows you to express yourself more freely, more openly. Bring that energy back and do the best you can to help yourself, to help benefit yourself. So it's great to see that by the end of the week, you've now come out of this, not so much negative mood, but it's about you taking your power back. Let it be about that. Let it be that you are in control of the situation instead of someone else always taking the reins. Whether that is, and not in the way that you had hoped all along, but whether that is something you have been used to or preferred, whatever the case may be, it is your turn, Aquarius, is definitely what I'm seeing here. I'm just randomly picking up on somebody who was adopted here, and the message behind this is why it never felt right. It's rather specific, so do take that on board, or just take it with a grain of salt. There is just this, at the same time, what I'm seeing is there is this willingness to move on, or you've been asking yourself, how come I haven't been able to manifest this in my own way? And that could be anything for you. And again, we go back to the very beginning of the reading. I've talked about you taking your power back. That is the main focus for the week. Whatever it is that you've been trying to open yourself up to, whatever it is that you've been trying to move away from. I'm also picking up on another message about other people. Now this is rather specific as well. It's a message about the fact that you could have been following some sort of a tradition, but it was never yours. You know, when somebody gives you advice and you know in your heart of hearts that it's not really what you want, what you desire, but you're there for the sake of someone else, or what they've said to you, you're there for the sake of it, whatever that may be. Someone's holding you down, making you feel responsible for something that you didn't want in the first place. And this could have been going on for a really long time. You never wanted to, but you did it anyway. And you almost were left with no option, but you always have options. That's crazy. We always have options in life. You can do whatever the hell you like, you know, within reason. Hopefully they're all based on making positive choices, positive decisions for yourself. But this is really bizarre how there is the taking control of you, or, you know, maybe it's, you know, this person is rather manipulative, and this is a male father figure who is constantly calling the shots. Behind the scenes, I want to say that comes out rather specifically, or making the decisions that you should be making for yourself. I don't know why this is, and if you were to make a mistake, you're corrected by somebody else. The reason this is being brought up is that I'm seeing a lot of this going on around you. This could be something that happened in the past. It could still be happening as we speak. And the reason it's here is simply because there's going to be more involvement within the home. If you are going through this, then there is definitely some sort of a connection to how you see yourself. What are your core values? What is it that you believe in? And this might become the topic of conversation for you this week. The whole family might, you know, become involved, and you're all sitting around, you're all discussing, having a conversation. What I do see, however, is that you're rather quiet. You're walking away. Do I want to be a part of this conversation? I don't want to sit here and keep listening to this, is what I'm seeing coming from you. You know, how many times have I've heard this so many times. You'll hear people out. You'll give people the benefit of the doubt, but I think we've done this way too many times, and I'm over it. I'm so over it. Thank you, Aquarius.